हरिः कन्ना।
And the third type of non-rectangular data that we are gonna look into is time series data. I think most of you people might have worked with time series data in different times in your career, might be so, or you without knowing you might have been using a time series data. Okay, and even with the forecasting and all these things, the most of the forecasting techniques have been developed using the time series data. So you will also be working in time series data, depends upon the projects that you get. So you need to know what is a time series data that is organized into a sequence of time stamped observations where each observation corresponds to a specific point in time. So this type of data is known as the time series data. So most important thing, as I'm working in an automobile company, so I do work on and time series data because the sensors which are connected to the vehicles that I am working, so all will send a time series data based on each observation corresponds to a specific a point in time. So that kind of data I've been working. These are all sensor readings. So the most like the examples that we have here is including stock prices, weather data, and sensor readings from our vehicles and website traffic or user behavior data. Let's look into the stock prices or financial data, because I hope some of you might have invested in stock market, and you know what is stock price and how do you view. Of course, it's every time you watch at a stock price chart, a stock price chart, and that is obviously a time series data. If you're not uh, if you're not known about that, or if you haven't noticed that, so this is what it's a time series data. Let me show you that. Let's take Volvo stock price uh, chart, and this is in krona, the Swedish krona. So it's 213.85. That's the present stock price of that. So if you see, this is today's, and uh, from 10:30 a.m. this morning, 10:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. Of course, this is a Swedish one. So uh, if this is for the one day, I'll just go for the 5 days data so that I can get it the 5 days data. Yep. Yeah, I got it. March 27, 28, 29, March 30, and March 30, and here is the March 31. Okay, so we got the total 5 days data. So now we will look, it's obviously time series data because at the different, at a specific point of time, these events were captured. So on March 27, what are the events, what are the data that was captured? So March 27 is the point of time where the events were captured, which are, so that time the stock price was 198.62 kronas. Okay, so it is krona, and the time is March 27, 10 a.m. UTC plus 2. And volume, how much volume at that time? It's a 288k. That's the shares, that's the number of shares at that time it's they're holding. The people are holding, so that many shares are there. So stock price is 198.78, and then share number of shares are 288k, and it's keep on increasing. There is a slight dip, and then it's keep on increasing. Now there is a slight dip when it comes to the before March 28, and exactly on March 28, see March 28, 9 a.m. UTC plus 2, again it has gone up, the share price has gone up, and then volume as is become 45k. From 288k, the volume has come down So 836k, and here it has come down to 45k. That's okay. So then it's somehow equal. It has maintained that equilibrium. Then March 29, there is a slightly up, total 127k. That's the total volume of shares. And then the Kronas, the share price has gone up by, it's a 204.35 Swedish krona. Then March 30, let's look into that. Okay, 208.95, it's gone up, and then volume is 272k. But there is huge amount of trading is going on now. Huge amount of intraday trading, uh, as well as long short trading, as well as long trading. Both are going on here. And when it comes to the March 31, this is what? Yep, 3 p.m. March 31, March 31, March 31. Yeah, March 30. Yeah, this is 5 March 31, 9:30 a.m. It's 2:10, and finally March 31 evening. Let me put it in evening. Okay, at the evening, okay, there is a slight dip. If you see one day how the share price is going up, and volumes also, how the volumes are changing. And it has begun at the low, the share price 211.0, then at 10:30 fell down. Then again there is a surge, it's a clear cut surge is happening. There are different types of behavior. Based on the behavior, we can predict what is going to happen. Of course, if you take the candle chart, it will give you a clear cut picture what's happening around at that minute, what exactly is happening. Okay, so this is what it's total 1.7 millions of shares, and then 213 at the end of the day, I guess. It's a closing price of Volvo. Okay, that's okay. This is one example. And similarly, we have weather data such as a temperature or precipitation over time. So I'm going to check weather data. Yep, this is a weather data. So this is a Bengaluru weather data. So if you check, this is a temperature. If I click on precipitation, I'll get the precipitation. Here I'll get a wind. So these are all like different types of data. I'm just showing because the type of project you get, based on that uh, the data you're going to handle will vary. So you are not going to handle always a rectangular data. That's not possible. So there are different other types of data. You have to understand that also. So time series data is one among us, and it's a widely used. So if you see the temperature from 12 a.m. at Bengaluru till 9 p.m. at this moment, okay, till 9 p.m. So how the temperature has been changed, it's 24 at 12 a.m. and then by 3 a.m. it became 23 degrees Celsius, and 6 a.m. it became 22. Correct, absolutely, because early morning I felt cold. I felt very low temperature. Then I used a rug, and then 22 9 a.m. and 28 again by afternoon I felt that heat. Okay, okay, by after 3 p.m. It's reached to 31 degrees Celsius, but at that moment I was playing football. So 28, 31, 32, and by night it's 28 degrees Celsius. Okay, I don't think, I think it's much lesser than that. Okay, on other side, okay, these are the temperatures that we have here. And let me go to the precipitation. So the precipitation, obviously it would be very lesser if you reach okay, early morning, night time it's quite high, the 4% is 2% is 2% is 1% is. But as reaches to the morning, like day, across the day, the precipitation is very less. When you go to the other cities, let me go to Chennai. Yep. Let me get into the precipitation. You see that? You see that the precipitation is too high. The amount of moisture in air is too high. It's 24%. When it is 12 p.m. afternoon, it's 24%. It's a huge, because as the temperature increases, the water, the sea, it's a coastal area, the water will be evaporated, and the evaporated water will mix with air, and then the air, that's where the moisture content of the air increases. But at night it's pretty low. I don't know, obviously the temperatures at night is less, and then uh, uh, with that the evaporation process also will be low, so that's the reason 4% 4% so 10% and then this is how the temperatures it changed. And the wind is also pretty high there, 14 kilometer per hour, 14 kilometer per hour, and 19 afternoon it has increased, 19, 23, 24, and then 21, 28. So okay, this is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, across the week. It's not on the same day. So let's get back to the Bengaluru. And again, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's across the week, not on the same day. Pardon. So let me see the wind. So wind is pretty low than compared to the Chennai, because as it is a coastal area, it has a very high wind, and you can see the wind direction also. So this is another type of basically a time series data. So one more example we have for the time series data is website traffic or user behavior data. So let me show you that. This is my YouTube channel, and here if you see the time series data, so content, of course, overview, content, audience, all are time series data only. Everything is time series data. So what I'm going to do here is, this is from March 25, because for last 7 days, that's how I filtered. So from March 25 till March 31, how the things have changed. First, let me see on which day, what all day I have uploaded the video. So March 26, I have uploaded these many videos, and you can see all those videos. Just hover over there and you will see the videos that I have uploaded here. And March 25 no upload, March 26 I have uploaded some, March 27 I have uploaded 5 videos, then March 28 nothing, March 29 0, March 30 0, and again on March 31st I have uploaded 3 videos. That's the video names are: let's analyze the interval data, explore ratio, level of measurement, let's analyze the ratio data. And more if you want, how many views that I got based on the day. On March 25 61, then March 26 it fell down. It's Sunday, I supposed to get more, but I got just 47. Then I got Monday some 45, Tuesday I got 92. I don't know why. I can't understand the way it works. And then Wednesday, so I got 77. Again back to Thursday 43, and Friday it's 14. It's very less. That's okay. This is what a time series data. Okay. Then we have one more example for us here, that is sensor readings for industrial or scientific purposes. Okay, I have presently I'm working on one project, so it's a computer vision based project. So I have downloaded the data from that application, and I'll show you. So I have marked up a few important data. This can be shown, so that's the reason I have marked up. So on left side if you see, so this is from April 1, sorry, this is today's recent data, and then this is the old data from March 25 till April 1. Okay, 11 26, 11 25, 18 17, 17 16, 13 12. It's possibly based on the network, it actually stores data. So if network is pretty good, it's gonna store data in every 10 seconds, but here the network is not that good, so that's why every minute, every 1 minute the data has been stored. Okay, so now uh, so April 1, 11 26, 11 25, 18 17. So this is the time series, and and till 11:50 p.m. And on the other side, if you see the position of the vehicle, where it is when it is at 11:26, it's a geofence. We have created a geofence, and Again, it's a computer based application with a geofence and then camera module. So whenever some vehicle enters into the geofence, and it will give you it will give us this alert. And then so 11:26 something is entered, and at this is the location. And then 11:25 something has been entered, and 11:18, 11:17, 11:17, 11:16. So these are all the geofences breaches, and all the data has been captured. This is the live data from the sensor, so that's what I'm saying. So the data, the sensor readings for industrial and scientific purposes are also time series data. So at the end of the day, most of the projects you will end up in working with time series data. If it is automobile or mechanical, or even a scientific related projects, you will end up in a time series data. I hope you have worked some other day on time series data. So I don't wanna dig into this. So I hope you got the point. So these are some of the uh, widely worked on time series data in industry. I hope you got it, and you understood well the time series data and their examples.